Mr. Pistol Popper, Blocko locked and loaded. Life's a bitch and she pussy pop. Know why? Cause I got her open. That pussy soaking. Fuck is you promoting? Yeah, you claim you rage, you hate it like you live in Oakland. I'ma rat town niggas with the roof bag. Introduce you niggas to the new swag.
Alright, I know y'all been wanting to see her. I know y'all been asking, oh my gosh, Marsh, how she is. She's good. Oh, she's good. A little cold start for the homies, you know? You ready? Oh, shoot. Alright, this is how we start off the day. Work day. Brown sugar, shaken espresso, Virginia Slim Gold or Virginia Slim Red. This one's good too. We're gonna rip one of these for today. Yeah, I don't always smoke in the mornings, but I do always drink caffeine. Typically coffee or an energy drink, one or the other, but gonna have a little moment to myself, get the head in the right space, and then head back to the crib, get a little sit down with Joey, plan on a couple things for the day, and go over the blueprint for Q1 for 2024 for Tamed, my brand, Tamed Psychotic, and yeah, just some changes and stuff that we want to be implementing, you know, in our growth model, in our marketing, in our, you know, pre-production, in our collections, just a bunch of different changes that I want to be incorporating, really just in every kind of area of the brand. I feel like this year I've gotten a little bit complacent in my own ways. Not this year, but in 2024, I think I got a little bit complacent in my own ways. Anyways, I parked like a dickhead in the middle of 2 parking spots, so the car next to me is like, bruh, what the fuck? But anyways, like I was saying, I think I got a little bit complacent in year 2024 with my marketing models, and you know, I was kind of doing rinse and repeat. You know, I found something that worked and then I did it again and again and again, which honestly isn't the best idea. I don't think it's a great thing to do. I think your marketing campaigns and efforts should be consistently evolving as time goes on, as trends change. The bar is kind of set higher and higher and higher as time goes on. There really is never like a consistent standard. It just keeps evolving, changing, you know, going higher and higher. So as the market increases, you know what I mean? Because essentially the way that the market works, right, is that the more people come into a market, the more people that flood a market, the harder it is for a business to succeed in that market, right? Because there's so many people competing for market share that really isn't growing a ton, right? The market share for clothing is growing, but the people trying to get into it is growing as well, which means that your efforts have to be consistently refined in order to continue to stand out and to, you know, kind of like, you know, separate yourself from other brands and show other brands that like you're that brand, you know what I mean? That you're going to go harder, that you're going to put more effort, that you care more, that you want it more, essentially, right? So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Q1 of 2025 is really just changing shit around, right? So we're gonna go over a list of things that I'm going to be changing for my brand whenever we go up, you know, and just some changes, some evolving, some adaptation and whatnot. It's so funny, anywhere I go in this car, like people are constantly just rolling down their windows, looking at the car, like, and then if they see me, they're like, yo, nice car, bro. That's insane. Like I seriously, like I'm telling you right now, every single time I go up with this car, somebody stops me and asks me what I do for a living. Somebody stops me and tells me that they really like the car, or asks me like how do I afford this car, you know what I mean? Like I look young, I look like, you know, in my early 20s, because I'm 22. I've literally never gotten so many people stop me in public. I've been big on the internet now for years now, and I've never been stopped so much in public as when I got this car and started driving it, like to public places, like to go eat or to the beach or to, you know, go get coffee. Like just now I'm sitting here parked like a minute away from the place. I walk, you know, a long ways to the coffee shop, and 2 people within like 30 seconds right before I started recording this video stopped me. The guy in the van beside me, I don't want to like put random people on camera, but there's a guy in a van beside me, another gentleman that pulled up in front of me. Both of them stopped me and asked me. It's actually insane. Driving a supercar, no matter where you drive it, is literally, I don't even know, like it's a different world for sure. And I don't know if I even really like it. I think it's cool, you know, to be constantly like affirmed in public for materialistic things that you have, but I don't think that it's necessarily healthy, because I don't think you should source your self-worth from that. I don't think that you should source your confidence from it, but I will say it is kind of cool. It is kind of cool. I can't lie. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna finish this and get back to work. Okay, about to eat lunch. Yeah, I eat the same shit for lunch every single day. It's ground beef and rice. Joey eats the same thing. And we always put this stuff, wait, why do we have 3 bottles with nothing in them? Bruh. And we have this full one, but this isn't even open, bruh. So we put this shit on it. It's Tabasco Chipotle, and it makes it like worth eating. If we don't have this and all we have in the fridge is ground beef and rice, we just don't even eat it because it's not even worth it. All right, but anyways, yeah, this is what we eat for lunch every single day. Me and Joey, probably around what time is it?
Yeah, it's like
11:30. Today's earlier. We typically eat like around 1, but we've been getting up earlier lately just because we have meetings earlier in the morning. What time are your meetings in the morning?
I have one at 9:30, 10, 10:30 every day.
Yeah, and I typically have at least one at 9, one at 10, and then one at like 11:30-ish. What time is it?
11:30.
Oh shit, we were supposed to be on call like 5 minutes ago, but it's okay. My accountant's patient with me. So that's one of the hires that we made this month, was an accountant, because now that we're making more money, we just need to make sure that we are making wise decisions with our money, spending money wisely, you know, so that we don't get screwed by taxes and stuff. I know so many homies that got screwed by taxes.
Up to this point, we've been tax evading.
Yeah, we've been hella tax evading, but we're done tax evading.
Unless you're the IRS watching this, we've been paying our taxes.
Very, very diligently, very structured and stuff. But yeah, moving forward, we're going to be a lot more structured with taxes and finances and stuff like that. Just because whenever you grow a business to be, you know, get to that like 6-figure point, first and second problems that are typically arise are cash flow management and supply chain, right? Supply chain we've got kind of taken care of here, but cash flow management is definitely something we want to get better at. Me and Joey track finances a lot more than we used to in terms of like what the brand's making, what our expenses are, stuff like that. We've been more dialed, so we're going to have accountant be sending us P&Ls every single month, you know, keeping track of our books, you know, helping us make financial decisions as like, you know, for like what we should be buying to save the most on taxes, stuff like that. But
nobody talks about how hard it is to really track how much you're making, how much you're losing.
It's so hard. It's so difficult. Like, me and Joey sit down for probably like 3 to 4 hours on the 1st and 2nd of every month and just go over every expense we had for the month, every bit of profit we made for the month, then do like, you know, profit and loss. You know, it's just so much organizationship. I suck at organization. He pretty much carries the weight on that because he's just way more organized than I am, and I just have so much shit on my plate at this point that I don't know, my brain's so fucking scatterbrained and I'm hella ADHD, so I can't do it by myself. So that's why you do it with people. But I'm about to eat this and get back to work. We'll touch base later on. What's up, everybody? It is now 4:30. Been working since what, like 8:15 this morning whenever I got up. It took me like 45 minutes to get like awake. So I had my first call at 9. I think Joey had his first call at 9. So, but yeah, now's the time of day whenever we're kind of wrapping up. We're about to go get dinner and probably take a good hour to chill, eat, kind of like recuperate before we get back to work. This is kind of my favorite time of day, to be honest. This is like whenever all the lights start turning on, you start seeing the lights from the other balconies and shit. It's just kind of a vibe out here. You know, this is kind of like where, you know, like we start pulling out the cigars, lighting up the hookah and shit, you know, like
but little work breaks.
Yeah,
it's
just
nice.
a work break, so it's cool. But
if you guys couldn't tell, we work all day every day now. It's just at this point
we take like a few breaks, but we pretty much just do like 12-hour days like every single day. It's pretty much it's probably like 9 until about 11 o'clock at night, and we take about 2 hours during the day to like eat and chill and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty much 12 hours a day. I would say 10 to 12 hours a day is like pretty much 6 days a week, and then on Sundays we kind of chill a little bit more.
Also, keep in mind, this is not 10 to 12 hours a day we just spend on one single business. Like, we run multiple businesses together, so for all the people that think that you have to be an entrepreneur and put in 10 to 12 hours a day, like at the end of the day, you don't have to do that to make money.
We kind of just go OD because I want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and be a millionaire. But I do want to kind of like go over some stuff that we kind of put together. So essentially our 2025 blueprint for Tame, the clothing brand and everything, but just kind of like some things that we want to do to kind of just improve going forward and just kind of like take this year to kind of go crazy. So I'm just going to go over some quick points here, some quick stuff. So we want to do more SKUs every single month. So more SKUs equals more money, right? When you're making a clothing brand, running a clothing brand, the more clothes that you drop, the more variations of things that you give people to choose from, the more likely they are to pick something and buy something, right? Because you're speaking to a broader interest. You're giving people more to pick from. Whenever you go into Zara at the mall, right? If half of the shit isn't available, you're going to be less likely to buy something than if everything in the store is available, right? So we want to do more SKUs. We want to do 50 15 to 18 per collection until June. And then moving forward from June, like from July, we want to do like 20 per collection. And then like, you know, October, November, December, we want to do like 25 to 35-ish, right? Up to 40. And that's per month, per collection. So we want to do additional colors this past year. We pretty much just did red, white, and black. I want to start introducing like neutrals, tan, gray, charcoal.
Yeah, our last drop, we saw a massive influx of people buy the red shirt.
Yeah.
Basically, every time we introduce like a new SKU colorway or like a new item that we've never dropped, we always like to, you know, see how that data is and see if we would like to drop that colorway again or something similar like that, right? Like there have been items in the past where we've not sold that well on them, or they took a long time to sell out, so we're not gonna drop something like that again, right? Or maybe we just have to introduce the audience a little bit to it, or like maybe that's an item we drop at a different time of year. But our last drop, we dropped the red shirt. We don't typically go with like extreme colorways, but I think that's this year it's gonna be huge with going with like more colorways. And yeah, I'm excited for that.
Some more colors, neutrals, tans, grays, browns, reds, just different variations, right? Just to give people is like, I don't know, just more options and kind of broaden out our designs and productions and stuff. I want to start introducing a lot more distressing and fading into our garments. It's like sun fades, vintage fades, bleach washes, you know, just kind of like different stuff like that to kind of give it more of like a vintage timeless feel, something that has a little bit more character. It just feels better. Damn, this guy's
dude, I'm about to say, yeah, hold on. Let me pull this off here and actually show you guys how crazy this sunset is. Sunsets have been ass like lately. Like it's been cloudy as hell, but look at how nice this is. Oh my gosh. Man, views like this really just make like entrepreneurship worth it, man. All this work, everything that we're doing, building, all the businesses we're building, I promise you guys, it is all worth it.
Like we were saying, we work like fucking 12 hours a day, but it's so worth it because we get to live this life and we have nobody that we answer to. We don't work for nobody. We just work for ourselves. It's fucking fire. But yeah, I want to do a lot more distressing. I want to do matured graphics, so graphics that aren't quite as loud and crazy. I don't know, appealing to the more like matured street wearer. So people who are paying a lot of money for clothes are paying a lot of money for like vintage clothes, right? So we're going to be referencing a lot of vintage garments. Yeah, I wanted to start doing jewelry releases like every other month, something like that. Obviously that's subject to change based on what we can produce, but yeah, I want to start doing influencer gifting every single month, you know, so that we can just get a little bit of exterior representation, people wearing the brand, noteworthy characters wearing the brand, stuff like that. I want to start doing influencer collabs occasionally. This is kind of like an unrefined idea. It's something we don't know exactly how we want to structure, but we're going to experiment a little here soon and kind of see what we can do. But yeah, I wanted to start doing like rev share collabs and stuff. I want to start doing quarterly pop-ups, so we're getting a warehouse here soon. God, please help us get a warehouse. Gosh.
Speaking of rev share deals and everything, we have our first influencer coming on to our next drop in February, which will be new. That'll be something we've never done before. So super excited for that. We're not going to tell you guys who it is, obviously.
Got
a huge campaign going for it too. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. I want to do lookbooks every month, right? So we did a lookbook our last drop and it looked really sick. It was really solid. It kind of just gives people an idea of like, okay, like this is how I can wear these clothes. This is how I can make these clothes look good. And I think it's really sick to do.
So for example, if you guys didn't see, we just had him like, you know, show all the clothes in like the same setting, just to display how you can wear the outfits together. It's really good for displaying, you know, you can wear all of the SKUs together and you don't have to just buy one SKU and wear it with a pair of jeans you bought from like PacSun or something like that.
Yeah, outside of that, we want to do biannual campaign stunts. So that's like essentially just stuff for marketing that doesn't really like, it's not really highlighting the clothes, but it's more so highlighting the brand and putting the brand in a spotlight that like essentially makes people think not like, oh, these clothes are sick, but more so how the fuck did they pull that off? Like how did they do that? Like how did they make the connection or have the funds to be able to do that? Like what, like that's kind of the feeling we want people to feel. It's like a wow, they're moving different. What the fuck are they doing? Like how did they get there, right? That's kind of the goal. There's a few other things on here that I'm actually not going to share just because they are the more difficult ones and I don't like sharing goals very much. I've already talked about that, you know.
Yeah, don't fucking share your goals with random fools.
Yeah, because then you're not going to do them. You're getting the same dopamine that you would from actually doing it, and that's hindering your ability to actually achieve them. Yeah, big plans for 2025. We're going to do some crazy shit with the brand, with the other businesses. Obviously, like, you know, the other businesses are more private. Maybe we'll talk more about those later on this year, but they're more kind of like in the earlier stages, not quite as developed, still profitable, still doing good, but not quite there yet in terms of like something we want to share. But yeah, we'll see. Gotta go get some food, have a good little rest of the night. I'm probably gonna go train in a little bit. That's what I typically completed with the second hour and a half ish of like the evening break. So I'll probably go eat, come back, let my food digest, and then go train, and then get back to work. But yep. Come up on a new apartment decor. We're gonna get an email in the morning. So I think you stole our mirror.
Nah, we found it.
Yeah, we low-key just found this shit on the ground, not gonna lie. Bro, look at this shit that we just got.
This was on the ground outside.
No shot.
Right when we walked out the elevator, it was just on the floor.
Bro.
New warehouse asset.
This is
That's nuts. All right, we just pulled up to the gym. This is the gym I always go to. It's called the 7. Gotta go find Ilya. Ilya! It's just me. Damn, bro, you just woke up.
Yeah.
All right, we finna work out.
Bro.
All right, chat. This is my gym. This is where I box. This is where I lift. It's a nice little private gym. Nobody's ever here, which is nice. Yeah, literally, it's just good for lifting. I get to put my own music on aux. But yeah, about to get some pad work in, do a little warm up. We already trained a little bit of back, so we're already kind of warmed up. And my shit is hella sore. I feel like shit right now, but we're gonna kind of like fight through the pain.
Marshall about to get some clips in. Wait, no. Some pads in.
You know the vibes. Alright, yeah, that shit's so annoying. We're about done. I'm about to probably do one more round of pads and then maybe some abs. I just saw some hella motivating shit, so I'm about to get to work. I came in here, I was expecting Joe to be like all locked in and shit. I got him a sparkling water because that's what he liked. I got myself a Calypso lemonade and a Fiji water because that's what I like. Look at this dude, what he doing? He like,
Bro.
yeah, open the computer. Open the computer. Here you go. Oh.
Insane.
Make another band.
Oh my.
Make another band.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Dude, I'm about to just start filming fucking everything. That screenshot pissed me off. That screenshot ended my workout. See someone else doing better than me. But that's why I'm gonna be rich as fuck, because I take responsibility for what I'm not getting, for what I'm not achieving and shit. It's in my control. My iPad got fixed today. This screen was smashed, got smashed in my backpack. Whenever I went to Michigan to visit my family, I don't even know why I took it. I thought I was gonna use it while I was there. Tyler told me to leave it. He was right. I broke that shit, but it's good now, which means we're getting back to the designs. Let's see if I can pull up some recent work. So we're working on some cargo pants. I don't know if you guys could see these, but these have been in the works for a little while now. I don't know, like we've made like 3 or 4 renditions and I haven't liked any of them that I've seen, but I don't know. We're gonna get them right here soon. Just hired a new designer. I know I've said that like 3 times in this video, but I'm just super excited because the work is just about to be immaculate. But anyways, gonna set up the hookah. You got that, big man?
I got it.
What's the flavor?
Watermelon
mint. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Here's the deal though. You can only smoke the hookah if you made over $1,000 today. Oh, just me?
Just you?
You can only smoke the hookah if you've actually worn RM in the last like 2 days.
Oh, actually, I got an AP on. Oh shit. 92 grand.
Okay. You can always smoke the hookah if you have a chest and worked out today.
Oh, you ain't
That's
do
not me.
shit.
That's not me.
Shit. We're fat asses, so we're going back to the gas station. This makes me want to kill myself.
Hearing my toddler, I promise she's 18. I promise.
He has a toddler that doubles as a wife.
Nah, off of just the height. Don't look at her face or nothing. Would you believe that this woman is 21 in like 5 days?
This is the gas station that gets all of our money. It's not even a gas station, it's a fucking liquor store. The liquor store that's partnered with our building. So they get all of the people from the building because it's the closest place you can get drinks and snacks and cigs and shit. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. He was definitely finna tell us not to film. I'm here again, bruh. This is a year be hooking it up at the gas station. I'll see him literally every day. We always ask him for free shit and he never gives us free shit. Soon. He keeps saying soon. For all this shit's ass. But I will say the one good thing that is good is the Haribo berry clouds. They're pretty decent. It's like marshmallows and gummy candy at the same time. Whoop.
And I got you. It's on camera.
Oh, it's on me? Oh, shoot. So now I just need to bring a camera every time I come here. I bet. You're the man.
I'll remember that, bro.
You just had to pay. Free Haribo. Thank you, Yair.
Have a good one, brother.
All right, that was a dub. Honestly, I'm glad I came back down. That was worth it for sure.
Gosh, this movie's so good.
Watching the Batman. Which one is this?
The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, Dark Knight. I think that's the best Batman. I like it better than Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Just wait till the second Batman, though.
What, in 2029? I better have a house. I better have 2 more cars. I better be fucking ballin'. All right. Joe's Italian Ice. It's like ice cream, but not. Anyways, yeah, just having a little treat at night. Before I go back and go to bed, get some sleep. But just want to talk about some goals for this year, because it's 2025, first week of 2025, first vlog of 2025. So obviously everybody got to talk about their goals and shit. Mine are more personal goals rather than career goals. I don't really like sharing a ton of career goals like money and like revenue and all that stuff, just because me talking about it gives me like this false dopamine feeling. You know, it's the same feeling as actually doing it. Like talk about it, it's the same feeling as actually doing it. So I don't really like to talk about it a ton, but I definitely have a lot of numbers in my head of like numbers I want to hit by, you know, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. I don't know. Don't talk about your numbers goals, your money goals and stuff with other people. Anyways, so first goal of mine, I want to give of myself more to other people. So I want to like not show love, but like just do more for people and be kinder to people, give up my time more than anything else. Like the time thing is an important thing. Doing people favors when I could be doing myself favors. This year I did myself a lot of favors. That's how we ended up here. Your goal should be to get to a point where you can do other people favors too. And that's kind of like my biggest goal this year. I want to get closer to God. That's another one. I want to be in my Bible more. I'm not in my Bible enough. I pray I should be reading my Bible a lot more. Another one would be to get more organized, because I'm the most unorganized dude on the planet. My shit is a mess. So I want to get more organized. I want to hire people to help me do that. I already hired 2 people this year. I hired an accountant, you know, to kind of work with us full time, and also a full-time production assistant. So somebody to help me with product development, pre-production, sampling, you know, communications with Manu and stuff like that. That's a big part of my job right now, and I don't want it to be, because it's so much fucking work and it takes so much of my time, and I'm unable to do the things that I really enjoy doing, right? Which is like creating content, getting creative, you know, making stories, stuff like that. That's what I really love doing. The goal this year is to hire as many people as I need to get all the shit that I don't like doing, the work that I don't like doing, delegated out to other people, and to enable myself to only be doing work that I like doing. I heard this guy one time say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You know, and basically what that means is essentially just like you need people, right? If you want to build anything super cool, you need people. So if you guys want to make over 100K a month, you need to be paying out at least a quarter of that. I pay out like 30 to 50% of it. So maybe I profit $50,000, $60,000 out of that 100K, but it's worth it, because I wouldn't be profiting $50,000 to $60,000 if I wasn't paying other people. Maybe I could, but I wouldn't be enjoying my life, because I'd be doing all the work I don't want to fucking do. So that's my goal this year. What's your goals?
My goals, I mean, just grow with the brand, build myself as a person. Big one was like what you said, get closer to God. I really need to get better at that. And then another one, I want to be able to get my bike and ride with Marsh. That's like a big goal 2025, getting a bike and riding with Marsh.
I wish all the homies would get bikes. Joey's too pussy. Joey won't do it. Phil too pussy.
Phil
too, yeah.
All right, bro.
Gosh, Tyler's the only one with any balls around here.
All right.
You guys want to know how to make goals happen, how to accomplish goals? I want you to write your goals, and then I want you to write a list of tasks that it takes to accomplish that goal, right? Like a to-do list for each goal. And these tasks should be like small tasks that you can do every single day. So for me, if I want to reach $250,000 a month in revenue for Tamed, I need to hire a production assistant. I need to hire a personal assistant. I need to hire probably another web development specialist, because my guy is getting too busy. He makes too much money, so he's probably not gonna have time for the nitty-gritty stuff. I also need to bring in a little bit of exterior representation. So that means like influencers to come in and help me like push the brand. I need to be doing more SKUs, more products, right? Which means more design help, more people working on graphics, more people working on garment design, on tech packs, fucking communication with the manufacturer. I'm probably done yapping. I'm gonna finish my ice cream. We're gonna get the fuck up out of here before we get robbed. Hey, y'all be ready for 2025, you know, like hella motion and shit coming on the way, like big moves and shit, you know?